band's idea came from.
What was the idea for the band?
Yes.
Sorry. So I have been trying to start bands for the guts of 25 years, I suppose. It's been a long uphill battle. And I decided that I would just do it alone after my last band collapsed in amongst itself like some kind of dying star. So I knew I was going to be on stage alone, playing guitar and singing. So I came up with the idea of having videos. And then I thought about that. I thought animation would be better than live action. And then the idea of a comic book where the story comes along and the songs go along with the stories. So that's the concept. So the idea of the whole band is that we tell sci-fi stories about the end of humanity. So in theory, it's telling stories about the inglorious death of humanity, and that's where the band names comes from. So that's the whole premise of the band. That's what you get. That's what you get.
It doesn't matter what you say when you look me in the eyes, you blow me away. Why would you need another reason to burn it all down?
So yeah, the first was the comic books, and then you started to play music under to the comic.
Music came first, and then the comics were something to fill a stage with. Yeah, when I knew I was going to be alone.
And you had your new album last year, as far as I know, yes?
Yeah, it came out in August. What year are we in? I don't even know now. It came in August. Out in August, we had our album launch here, actually. It's called Death Ingloria 2, Death by Admin. And it's a comic book and album companion, I guess. And it's about a young admin worker who accidentally destroys humanity through a series of minor admin errors. So if you've ever worked in an office, it's a story about that, really.
Yeah, I saw the comic book. It's quite funny that he just starts to play some game and then destroys the whole globe.
Yeah, he doesn't realize that the company he works for is demilitarizing the nuclear deterrence in the world because he hasn't paid any attention to what his job is and he doesn't really care about it. So when he finds a computer in the basement, he thinks it's just a game, but actually it is the launch codes for all the nuclear warheads on the planet. And he wipes us out in one fell swoop, basically.
Use it as a weapon, yeah, we use it as a weapon, yeah. We use it as a weapon.
Do you have an idea for the next story already?
Yep. So for all of our stories are the same, go along the same lines. All of humanity dies out completely. Not one human left alive. Everyone. So the first album was Death by Depression, essentially. The second one, Death by Admin, and the next one will be Death by Distraction. So it will be focusing on very small stories of insignificant people, but the stories are true, and they all build into a story that we should have been paying attention to these little small things when they happened, and then we got distracted with the other nonsense, and then we didn't notice when we did something really massive that killed everybody. And that's really as far as that one's gone. We're 6 demos deep, and we're just working on it. So we'll probably go into pre-production in January 2023, I think.
It's very good. And now you're on tour with War 16. How is it going so far?
It's great. Ward 16 have taken us under their wing. They are super, super friendly. They're all crazy, but they're super friendly. They've helped us out a lot. You know, they've put us up and things like that. So now that we're in London, this is our home space for Death Ingloria. So we're going to put them up tonight, and we're going to go and stay in a library because we live in London and our flats are very, very small. We can't fit 20 people in a flat, and that's not going to happen.
So I'm assuming that this is one of your favorite venues?
Oh yeah, so as a day job, I work a lot of events, and this is our main venue. So for anything that's kind of rock, metal, goth, industrial, stuff like that, this is the mecca of London for it. Everything happens here, fetish clubs, rock clubs, everything. The Electro Works is the venue, so everyone should come and hire it. It's really good, just to keep this source alive. You know, it's only going to stay a workable venue if people use it and hire it, and it's amazing. It's had a refurb. The toilets have locks on the doors now, which is very unusual for a metal venue, so that's good. It's good.
else you are gonna play this summer?
Where else are we playing this summer? So there's a question you have to then think about it. So we're in London tonight. We were in Norwich yesterday. We are being in Bristol tomorrow, and then Cardiff, and then we're doing Glasgow on the 7th of May, Edinburgh on the 8th of May, and then 28th of May we will be in Newcastle, and then on the 29th of May we will be at MCM Comic Con London, where we're playing the Fringe stage, and then playing the after party as well. So, and then there's more Comic Cons throughout the year. So just go on to deathandgloria.com and check out our events page, basically.
Thank you. Hopefully see you next time.
Amazing. Thank you so much for coming down. I really appreciate anyone paying any attention to us. It's great. Thank you so much.